Here, I'm going to bring a guest up on stage to discuss voting with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mikey the Greaser.
Hey everybody, my name is Mikey. Thanks for having me here tonight. And TOTS! I want to let you guys know, all you young people, how important it is to get out there and vote. Alright? You think FDR was out there building highways and blowing up the Japanese because he wanted to? Heck no! He was elected into that, okay? Back in the earliest days of man, early Greek and Roman philosophers sat around and they invented America. Pythagoras sitting there in his mama's fanciest silk sheet, holding hands with Agamemnon. He turned to Agamemnon and said, Agamemnon, I envision a land where people vote on their leader based on that leader's use of Tide detergent and Exxon gas. Alright? I envision that land. I envision a land where lefty little pipsqueaks mouth off on Facebook and shut the traps real quick in a Walmart parking lot as a 20-foot tall truck nearly runs them over in the crosswalk with a license plate politely reminding them, don't tread on me, you liberal little weasel, you! Right? If you ain't gonna vote, why don't you go ahead and move back out? Why don't you move out to California where pot's legal and gay marriage?
I'm pretty sure that's legal everywhere.
Yeah, well, maybe it's legal out there in Fancy Pants, California with their gold nuggets. 49ers. More like 69ers.
So I talked about a little bit about it today, but if the elections were right now, Mikey, who are you voting for?
Well, Mr. Madison Avenue, how do you tell me to vote? Maybe I can't afford to go to electoral college, you know? Maybe because I'm a bad credit risk. They won't give me a loan, you know? You're in there in your fancy day job, in your cubicle, with your soft hands. These are working man's hands. I'm out there making society run. Unlike you know, my vocation ain't no vacation, alright? I would call you a dipshit, but I like dip.
So Mikey, what do you think about Donald Trump?
Donald Trump, lump and dump.
Is that for or against?
Next question, pretty boy.
So, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but Chris Christie, he is wanting to go into tracking immigrants using the same technology that we track our FedEx packages with, like satellites and stuff. It kind of sounds like somebody else trying to keep track of certain people. That like use a patch on their shirt.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. A great politician of the 1940s. What was his name? David Starr. You know, he was friends with JFK and Walt Disney. He used to hang out in Cape Canaveral. That's what you're talking about. Look at the Saturn V rocket with Walt Disney, huh? It'd be real special, real select people got them David Starrs. It was real fashionable at the time, you know?
Well, Mike, thanks for the great info on voting.
You're welcome.
While we got you up here, what do you think about global warming?
I'm glad you asked me that. Finally, people are asking about global warming. Fact is, I don't understand it. I don't believe it. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb or something. But to me, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, there's plastic out in the ocean making an island, right? There's styrofoam takes 1,000,000 years to decompose in landfills. I just burned styrofoam in my driveway. It's gone in minutes. Like, out of there. Solved it."
Mikey, how close do you sit to that when you burn it?
Right up on it. I'll make sure it's gone. Breathing all the CO6, you know? Right? All that extra oxygen. Burns blue. That's how you know it's good. It's like the sky, it's like the ocean. It's good for you. Good for the environment.
Mikey, on a completely different note, a couple of men in Poland have supposedly found a Nazi treasure filled with gold. What do you think about that?
Well, I'd like to get my hands on it. Finally take care of this insurance fraud problem I've been dealing with since 1989. Big lawsuit. A lot of issues on my part. Nice to get my hands on that. Melt some Nazis' faces with that Art of the Covenant. I'd like to do that. Swedes, or can I keep them all?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey the Greek.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You get to see him and who he really is. I want everybody to give a big round of applause for Kris Monger!
For having me here tonight, top of the stairs. My name's Kris Monger and it feels great being here. No matter what stage I get on, whether it be top of the stairs or any other, little theme song plays in my head as I come up, kind of like Bringing On Johnny Carson, just kind of plays in my head. It's this little ditty. It goes like something like, it's like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Die! Warms me up real good. Makes me feel good about coming up here. Folks, I got some bugs in my apartment. And they've been going in the kitchen, and they're attracted to all the food in the kitchen, apparently. That's because all the food in the kitchen's been wearing those sexy fishnet stockings lately. Right? Yeah. You suck, you suck, you suck. That song out of my head. Been thinking a lot about Vin Diesel lately, you know? Been thinking that guy should really be in a movie about cars. He's got Diesel in his name. Anyway, my name's Kris Monger. It feels great being here. I'm worried sick that my doctor might think I'm a hypochondriac. At least I think I'm worried sick about that. I went to my doctor and I told him I thought I got eye styes from giving butterfly kisses. Oh, he thought I was a hypochondriac. Went to the dentist, told him I tore off layers of precious enamel by using Scotch tape as opposed to Crest 3D whitening strips. Oh, he thinks I'm an idiot. Then I went to my therapist. The therapist said, Kris, could you tell me about the state you're in? I said, it's nice. Tax are a little high, I don't know. He said, I can have you committed. I said, all right. Taxes are okay, I don't know. So when I went to my doctor, he actually did find something wrong with me. It turns out that I'm turned into a leopard. He told me I have to be in quarantine now. Guess that's because I'm going to be a bloodthirsty leopard now. My toenails fell off and part of my big toe. I guess my claws are growing in. I was turning into a leopard. Looked up online. Apparently the Pope likes giving hugs to leopards. I hope that holy man shines his light upon me. The Ten Commandments say thou shalt not be an adult, which is good. I'm going to be a badass leopard now. Doctor prescribed me some topical medication for my leprosy. Every morning it tells me ISIS and California drought jokes. So it's pretty topical stuff, you know. Been around the block a few times. I've been with some ladies. I caught myself some STDs, some venereal diseases, some VD in my time. But I've been really lucky. All of my venereal diseases have been easily cured after about a week with some pills and creams and medication. Been very lucky. In my lifetime, I've had chlamydia, HIV, and crabs. So, all cured, and I feel fantastic. I'm a classic guy, I'm classy, I'm classic. I don't smoke pot, I smoke cigarettes, I drink beer. On my first kiss, I did the yawning stretch. Right? First dates, I go bowling. I got a teddy bear, during a toast, I toast to my friends. Right? And I have HIV, so I'm classic. Very normal stuff. Let's see what we got here. So I know a lot of 20-somethings out here in the audience, and you guys, 20-somethings, you guys live in temporary housing, and I know that. And so if you want a cheap laugh, a cheap thrill, before you move out of your apartment, go make a duplicate of the key and put it in an envelope. Like 5 months later, write forgiveness in it in cursive with a period at the end. And 5 months after you move out, tape it to your door. And the new tenant will find it and be like, forgiveness, what is this? Pull out a key, they'll open their door. Like, what the hell is this? Like, so it's a lot, that's fun, you should try it. And that can only be loosely defined as harassment. That's what my lawyer, I keep my lawyer on retainer. And my agent on braces. Thanks. Yeah. I went to the courthouse about this. Judge told me I've been charged with batteries. Idiot, I'm not a robot. Mustaches would protect you from a crime. If you have a mustache, you're totally safe from a crime because you got one. Now you're gonna commit a crime. Like just it happens. You're a few choice words are exchanged in a Western sizzling. Next thing you know, you're run down a 65-year-old man in your Hyundai Elantra. It happens. Alright? But if you were clean shaven, everyone says, they describe your features. They describe who you are. But if you have a mustache, all they can say is, you have a mustache. So just have a mustache. You're safe from that crime, right? That's why pedos have them. You made a couple mistakes on a Halloween night, lose the mustache till the heat cools down, you're having sex. Girl's like, I'm not having sex, you have AIDS. Like, no. That guy with the mustache had AIDS. I don't have AIDS. Like, I don't have but there's a dangerous game playing the mustache. You have a mustache, you might get arrested. It might happen if you can't shave fast enough. So if you get arrested with a mustache, you're screwed. The mugshot of anyone with a mustache, juries are going to convict you immediately. You look like murderer, You're sitting in there in the interrogation room with the extra scary cop. The one that wears no uniform, just like a black collared short sleeve shirt with his badge on his belt and his sidearm on the side. And you're like, please, can I shave my mustache before the mugshot? And it's like, what do you think this is, boy? A beauty pageant? You have been arrested for murder! This ain't no beauty pageant, this ain't no performance show. And it's like, I know, I just want to shave this, I don't want to look like a murderer for the mugshot. Like, so, and then you gotta debate. Am I gonna smile? No. Am I gonna stare? No, it's like, remember what I do, I'm gonna look like a murderer because I'm gonna walk around with a stupid mustache. So, if you got one, keep a razor or scissors in your car so if a crime is committed, you can shave it off. That's the point, alright? Lose the mustache. I was in a polyamorous relationship once. I was in that I forgot to sleep with other people during it. So that was a waste of time. In that polyamorous relationship, this girl, she was having a rough month. Like, she was having a really hard month, the girl I was dating. And I was in Dairy Queen with her. And I was trying to cheer her up, trying to help. And I, got right in her face. And I said, whatever's holding you down, you just get rid of it! You get rid of what's holding you down in your life! So, a week later, she dumped me. She said, I'm leaving you for another man. And I said, well, thanks for calling me a man. It doesn't happen. She said, you're not going to find another woman like me. You're not going to find one. I said, oh, ye of little face. I will find another lady like you, don't you worry. Well, it was harder than I thought. She was right. In 2009, I had to cancel a Craigslist date because I couldn't find 200 roses at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Don't know where she was expecting me to find a florist open at 11 p.m. I've been trying to figure that out for years, so... But after that, I did start dating girls. I started going to Hot Topic to get dates. And I know what you're saying. You're like, Kris, girls at Hot Topic, they're not 18. Well, the majority of them smoke, so they must be 18. Went on a couple fun dates. When I dated a girl at Hot Topic, I had to find a date. I started watching this show called Dateline. And they started talking about these places called Puppy Mills. Sounded cute. So I took her to one and I'd avoid a puppy mill on a date. It's a pretty depressing place. So guys and gals out there, if you're into women, anyone who's into girls, I have some advice for you. I thought that I couldn't get a girl off with my hand. Couldn't work it. Didn't work, right? Because I have OCD. My hand's very structured. It's very inflexible. It does what I tell it to do. That's my right hand, my dominant hand. Well, turns out old lefty over here is a little wacky crazy. Can't control this guy. Does whatever he wants. Works every time. So if you're having a hard time getting women off, try your less than dominant hand. It kills it. The reason I do stand-up, and this is true, I do stand-up to make all my exes jealous. I want my exes, I want to be so jealous. I want one day to my ex, or exes, you know, they're sitting next to their husband or wife, they're sitting next to someone, you know, and they're watching me on TV doing stand-up, and I'm killing it. I'm killing it in stand-up. And then after they have to turn to their husband or wife and go, well, that was okay. Well, in their head they're going, that was pretty dang incredible, you know? And not just the women, I want to make the kids jealous too. I want them to be tucking in their kid and the kid go, Mommy, did you date anyone in college? And it's like, yeah, I did. Why are you asking that? I did. I dated Kris Monger actually. It's like, Kris Monger, the comedian? Yeah. You mean that fun comedian could have been my dad instead of this 5'3" banker who won't let me drink Cokes? So, I want to make them real jealous. On Sunday afternoon, playing catch and hitting up a Subway and patching that up. You're competing with the famous comedian now. So maybe someday I'll be able to do that. I don't know. Oh.
You got it.
Yeah, all right. I won't be famous. I went to Harlem one time, and there was I went to a Persian restaurant, and there was a block of like 5 Persian restaurants. So I went in one way, and I saw all these Kim Kardashian-looking girls drinking $50 mojitos and smoking hookahs with supercars parked outside with a sheet looking down on us. And I envisioned walking in there, you know, dressed like crap and farted, waving $1. This is American money. Go get me your cheeseburger. That's what I wanted to say. I want to be famous like that someday. But instead, I spend all my time filing. I file constantly. I just file paperwork. I've been caught up for months filing a bunch of EOBs from 2011. It's a real bitch, actually. I've been dealing with that. Went through a pilot to do paperwork. Make sure Erin has her shoes. We broke up in 2008. I think she has her shoes. So, anyway, so that's all I do, and it's so it's tough being a comedian when you're filing all the time. You guys having a good time? Yeah. So it's tough writing comedy. I have these Hurricane Katrina jokes, you know? I can't do them. It's like wave after wave of Hurricane Katrina jokes I can't do. I'm swimming in a sea of Hurricane Katrina jokes. They're just flooding me. I'm drowning in Hurricane Katrina jokes I can't do. But Hurricane Katrina jokes are usually considered black comedy, so I can't do them. So I never. Thanks. You suck, you suck, you suck. You suck. You suck. Huh?
Okay, that's funny.
Fuck you, or that's true.
That's true.
Nice. Thank you very much. But I don't need to do comedy. You know why? Because I went to business school. I majored in business school. I took a minor in Business 101. Minored in keeping it real. That's right. And I've been talking a lot about exes and things, but I actually have a little lady I'm engaged to. She's dealing with it big time. Her name's Cambria. She's a real good sport, real nice gal. That's her with my teddy bear. Yeah. Teddy bear's named Brent. He doesn't mind I have HIV or anything. Anyway, his name's Brent. I got him the day I was born. And he's got that little puppy little, and his nose is white because I kissed him too much. I want to say he's my most prized material possession, but in a weird way he's like a brother. Like I can hear him in my head, and he has like a little voice in my head, and I just love him. He's always there for me. I love that bear. And Cambria, she likes Skittles. Started a song about the two of them. It goes something like this. Cambria, you are my fiancé, and we are engaged to be wed. right beside it.